Cthulhu with the Acorn Slingshot. And I don't have any acorns left. I'm doing this in what I call mystery mode, which is master mode, medium core. And I have to defeat every boss with the most painful strategy. To beat mystery mode, I have to 100% Terraria, including getting all items, all achievements, and defeating all bosses. All this to prevent myself from rushing progression and enjoy every aspect of Terraria. And there are many more painful rules listed in the description. You have episode 1 up here. Now let's do this. So first, we need to obtain the Acorn Slingshot, used for shooting acorns to plant trees. But it can also be used as a weapon with its whopping -1 damage. What the heck? How will this even work? It has a 1 in 3 chance of being in a living wood chest, or a 1% chance of being dropped when shaking trees. And as you can see on the map, I already discovered living trees to the west. So I guess there were no slingshots there. So my best bet is to go east and find more living wood trees there and find an acorn slingshot there. Shout out to Hamdans, who had the idea to use the acorn slingshot against the Eye of Cthulhu. As a masochist, I appreciate a good idea to torture myself. Oh, and we found a living tree. Fingers crossed that we're gonna find an acorn slingshot now then. That was not that was not a great start. What about here? Oh my god, there's 2 chests here. Okay. Dang it. Come on, man. Give me an acorn slingshot. All right, I think we're freaked. We're honestly freaked. Is there something more down here? Yes, there is. There is, except no acorn slingshot. That doesn't seem to exist in this world. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. Well, that went well. I guess we just have to hope that there will be another living wood chest somewhere. Exploring the lands, exploring my lands. Lands. And I am at the ocean. Dang it. All right, so nothing to the east. No acorn. So I went west to see if I could find any more living trees there. And luckily, I double-checked the already explored living trees. All right, so let's see. Did I actually get all the chests here? I did, didn't I? Wait, there is a chest there. There is a chest there. Oh! We got it. We got it. Nice. All right. Mission accomplished. Acorn Slingshot. We got the best freaking weapon in the game. Oh, and it has 5 damage. Okay, so it doesn't have -1 damage. That is good news. Like, I was getting a bit worried for a second there. All right, so there is some damage. I want to take care of the corruption here while I'm here also. Oh, I am in deep trouble. There's a billion of them. There's a billion of them. Oh, I am so fracked. Oh, that's so close. I would have lost everything, including the acorn slingshot. Oh, jeez. That is crazy. All right. As the acorn slingshot uses acorns as ammo, shocker, we need a crap ton of them. So here's the time lapse. Cutting down a billion trees. Now it's time for the most fun part. Getting acorns. Woohoo! We're gonna get some acorns. Oh, I got another acorn slingshot. So I got one by shaking a tree also. That's a nice display of how to get an acorn slingshot, either by living wood chest or by shaking a tree. There you go, kids. Now you learned something. All right, I have 107 acorns. Actually, it's getting night now. Why don't I play him right now? Let's do it. Come on. All right. So buffs. Oh my god. Oh jeez. No, it's actually taking just 1 damage. Okay, yeah. 2 or 1. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like... Oh, wait. Actually, if it doesn't like land... Oh, right. I can pick them up. I can pick up the acorns. Right. This is clutch. This is so clutch having the platform. And I can hold it in. So like I don't have to think too much about... I deal a bit more damage on on the eyes. Not much though. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is this is just gonna be a time against the clock, right? Wait. 5 damage. Yeah, this I can't use an archery potion, right? Yeah, I feel like I am successively losing some ammo. Oh, right, well, if I hit him, yeah, okay, then I can get the ammo again. All right, so the acorns aren't really... I mean, they shouldn't. Yeah, okay, I've planted some, I guess, 81. So I should have, like, okay, I'm learning stuff. I should make the arena... Like, around it, there should just be, like, stone or something. So I don't lose any ammo. I mean, geez, I'm not dealing any damage. Like, I need to... Okay, I need to hurry the F up. Yeah, we're not gonna have time, guys. There's not gonna be enough time. Now it's day. Go away, stupid eye.
This week's item spotlight is the sandcastle. Here's a demo.
All right, let's try this sandcastle thing once and for all. Sandcastle bucket.
Places sandcastles using sand blocks. Press up and down to cycle for playtime size.
What the heck is this bull crap? Let's place all of them. Let's place that one, and then that one, and then that one. Okay, that's the 4. That's the 4 sandcastles. All right. So that is all this thing does. Did it take 1 sand per... Yeah, it just cost 1 sand also. If you break it, you don't get back the sand. So this is like... This is entropy right here. It's like, okay, sand gone. So you can basically... You can get rid of all the sand in the world by placing sand castles if you want and never get back the sand. All right, so... That is all the features in this demo of the sandcastle. Okay, back to voiceover Mill doing this little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, the use case is to place sandcastles, 4 different ones, and that's it. It gets rid of the sand that you had. So 1 out of 5 donkeys, completely useless. All right, let's get back. All right, so I think we have a list of things to do. I've thought this through now. So first of all, I mean, I assume this is the case, but we need to make sure that critical strike chance and damage increases are actually affecting these like tool weapons, where it's just 5 damage, not like melee damage or anything like that, right? Then, if that's the case, we need to 1, go and destroy a shadow orb so that the goblin army comes, and so that we can then find the goblin tinker, so we can then reforge items. Because if you look at my accessories, 4% critical strike chance, that might be the only thing that actually affects the Acorn Slingshot. And I believe that that's why I dealt 2 damage instead of 1 sometimes. Cloud in a bottle, no modifier. Guarding, Lucky Horseshoe, quick banner regeneration, fleeting aglet. So I have no damage modifiers, just 4% critical strike chance. And then what we do also is, while we're in the like corruption situation somewhere, we also fish for Ebon Koi so that we can create the Wrath potions, which increases damage by 10%, right? But first, this is actually extremely interesting. I've never done this before. I figured out how to make target dummies. So first, I go to the merchant. I buy the sickle. The sickle, I've never used this. Right, you see there? And then you sickle, like you punch grass. And then you get hay. So with the hay... Oh, wait. That's an Abigail's flower. That's nice. Ruthless. Oh my god. Yeah, so with the hay and with wood, you create target dummy. And then what we'll do is we'll remove the lucky radar and then see, we shoot. Okay, it deals different damage all the time, it seems like. 5, 6. Okay, and then we put back the lucky radar. See if we ever get something above like 4, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. We got an 8. All right. So seems like, so I assume then that accessories and modifiers do actually, like damage and critical strike chance do affect the Acorn Slingshot. So to test my theory, I went and destroyed an orb, got some Mediumcore and something else. Oh, sailfish boots! I'm so freaking lucky! Yes, I got my Hermes boots eventually. Imagine I got it by fishing in the end. That is crazy. Made some rat potions, and then the next morning the goblin army came actually, and I defeated it smoothly. Goblin punter! There we go. We got him. We got him. And then quickly found the goblin tigrer also. Oh, there is. Damn, we are flying, man. We are flying. Speaking of flying, rocket boots. Wait, can you actually combine rocket boots with these sailfish boots? So I got the damage and crit modifiers that was financially possible before I got completely ruined. And then I did another test on my target dummy with the wrath potion only. 5, 4, 6 damage, right? And I would take the wrath potion. Wait, 12, 8. Because I have no critical strike chance now. It just gives like, it's just like 12 sometimes. It looks like critical strike. That is worrying. That is worrying for sure. I wish I could have like Sorbet Cafe on speed dial here and just like tell me what's going on.
Oh my god, can you stop it? Ah! Go away!
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's something happened, right? With like the, you know, I just don't know. Like, I guess I don't understand Terraria and like the mechanics, but something happened. Like I got these critical hits, right? They're like 12 and so forth, which is higher than before when I try to use the radar modifier, right? And then I did a test with all my accessory modifiers. No, it doesn't! It still takes no freaking damage. I get like a 10 and a 12 sometimes. 10, 10, 12. I mean, yeah, okay, I guess that will... we just have to try, I guess. Then I just waited for the next night to fight Eye of Cthulhu. And meanwhile, got some more acorns. And found a friend. Wait, is this... Fox Sparks? This I can use as like a... Oh my Jesus Lord. What a cool freaking... Damn. This is my favorite summon at this point. Wait, can't you use this as like a... Oh, right. You can... Oh my... This is insane. I can use it as a flamethrower. Wow. I love this. Damn, what a friend we found. Went out... chopping down trees for acorn. Yeah, I have 98 now. So I'm just gonna make sure I have 100 for good measure. And we got another acorn slingshot. Damn, this thing is insane. It's so dope. Wow. Feeling petty. Oh, I'm petting him. Okay, this is absolutely insane. I love it. I love it. Maybe my favorite addition in the 1.4.5 update. Might be actually. Then I built my stone-covered arena. I was finally ready to have another crack at that stupid floating eye. But my laundry did the actual battle. All right, here we go. We need to use all the time we have. Come on, let me see some damage. No, I have spark. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's not. I'm not dealing any damage. I'm not dealing any damage on like the Eye of Cthulhu. Like I'm dealing damage on the freaking eyes. I don't think this is gonna work, guys. Sorry. This does not look promising. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's more damage that I'm dealing to the eyes, but why am I not dealing more damage on the Eye of Cthulhu? That is like just sad, man. Nothing has happened. My modifier is not working. The wrath potion is not doing anything. It's a lost cause, guys. It's a lost cause. All right, I officially dealt like 1100 damage on him. That's all I can do. What is the idea of this? Ah! Oh, and of course, you got to see my laundry also. Frick's sake. Oh! And I'm getting annoyed at this stupid challenge that I decided to do. What am I doing? I think I need to do some research. I need to look like how do we make the Acorn Slingshot actually deal freaking damage? Is it something with like armor penetration or something like that? Let me look this up actually. 93.5% of my viewers aren't subscribed, as you can see up here. What the actual heck? So if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing also. It helps. It actually helps a little bit. Like it generally does. All right, back to it. I did some research. I did the maths, and I have unfortunate news. It's mathematically impossible to beat the Eye of Cthulhu in master mode with the Acorn Slingshot as the only damage source. And I also did a test on this in a different world with a test character, and with perfect circumstances, there was no time. I only actually did beat him because I didn't get that on recording, but a fallen star fell on him and dealt like, I don't know, like 1,000 damage, making it actually possible. The issue is that phase 1 is just not possible to get through during the night. The total night is like 540 seconds. I think it's 9 minutes. I think that's right. And then in a perfect circumstance where I do like an average 1.5 damage. So like I get every other hit I do on him is a critical strike, which is 2 damage. And every other is 1 damage, a normal hit. And if I hit him twice a second, which is just not possible even, but this is an optimistic case, it takes me 542 seconds to get through the first phase of the Eye of Cthulhu. And what is this first phase I'm talking about? So Eye of Cthulhu has 2 phases. One is when he has the eye, and then second one when he's open his mouth. In the first phase, he has 12 defense. So the true damage I deal to him is meaningless. It's always 1 or 2, and it doesn't matter if I have the wrath potions and modifiers to increase my damage percentage. It's just not meaningful. On top of that, this is what I tried. It does damage modifiers doesn't even affect these classless weapons like the Acorn Slingshot. So yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It seems like critical strike chance does matter though, that actually affects classless weapons, but at the same time, like the crit is just too much damage, so it doesn't matter in phase 1, right? In phase 2, that's when it gets interesting, because then he has first 0 defense, so my base damage. Oh, and by the way, there's also this is also what I learned now, is there's like a variance in how much damage you actually deal per hit. So it's like a low, mid, high case here with 4 is the low, 5 is the mid, 6. That's why you deal like 4. I deal, when we try the target dummies, I deal 4 damage or 5 damage or 6 damage, right? But yes, in the second phase, when it has 0 defense, that's when the damage of the Acorn Slingshot is not according to the wiki -1. That's probably because in some average defense of an enemy. But if an enemy has 0 defense, it does 5 damage, right? But again, doesn't really, like, even if we do have the case I'm putting forward here is plus 16% damage from modifiers and wrath potion, it doesn't matter. Like, it's nothing. It's like 1 more damage, right? And then when it's lower than, I think, 500 HP or something like that, he gets minus 15 defense. So then I actually take like 12 damage and I crit 24 damage. And then when it's below 180 or something like that, 200 or whatever, I actually do 20 damage, which is nuts for the Acorn Slingshot. So the issue is not phase 2. The issue is phase 1. I don't get through phase 1 within the night, right? So I don't get to phase 2, basically. So that's why it's mathematically impossible. But I have an idea. So I have a little bit of a compromise here. So why don't we do this? I tried to like improve my critical strike chance with putting crit modifiers on my accessories to the financial ability I have. Oh, it hurts to not do the warding modifiers. It hurts so much. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my money again. Ah! Dang it! Whatever, I have a lot of critical strike chance, so I guess that's fine. Frick, man, frick. I go to another Crimson world and I get a wrath. Like, I am gonna create an artificial Crimson in this world, but I need to get the Dryad first, I think, and I need to kill Eye of Cthulhu to get the Dryad. So we're in a bit of a catch-22. So I'll create a different Crimson world just to get some rage potion to like up my critical strike chance by 10%. And in the first phase, I use like non-weapon damage, so to say. I use a Thorns potion and I use the dash of the Shillet to get through the first phase. And then in the second phase, I only use the Acorn Slingshot. Deal? Deal? All right, let's do it. Buffs, and here we go. Yeah, I'm just taking... Frick. Yeah, I'm not taking enough damage. Yeah, I need to make sure. Yeah, I need to hurry the F up and dash into him more. Why does it stop? Am I not supposed to like get through him when I dash? There we go. Oh, it's the eyes that... I'm taking some good damage with the Chillet for sure. Ah, freaking son. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna zoom out. See you today. Alright, I need to start picking up some... Okay, second phase. So... Ah! Slime shadow change. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you see now, I'm actually dealing like 5 damage. I crit like 8, 10. Yeah, so this could actually work, right? I'm actually dealing some decent damage. Just need to make sure I pick up acorns so I always have ammunition. Alright, I need to remove the Thorns potion. That is... I have 2 minutes left on rage, which I guess is good. What is Thorn? There we go. Okay, I removed Thorn. I think I dealt damage with Thorn like once. That's fine, right? All right, we're gonna do it. I feel like we're gonna do it. Damn it, I'm jinxing so much. That's such a jinx. Yeah, I need to pick up the freaking acorns also. And I need to shoot all the time because, like, I have no time to lose. Okay. 1400 health left. Maybe I should have a slime saddle. It's like, to have like good vertical speed. Yeah, that might be this. I'm losing health quickly now. Alright, I haven't. Yeah. Thing is, I'm not gonna... Oh, this is gonna be tight. Thing is, I don't deal enough damage in this stage. Like, he might actually kill me before I go. That was close. That was closer than I thought it would. Not necessarily. Damn it! Now a bunch of fallen stars is coming. Yeah, I didn't think it would be close because I would die necessarily almost, but because of the time constraint that I still wouldn't have time to actually defeat him. Oh, jeez, man! It's finally over. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Eye of Cthulhu in the bag, man. In the freaking bag. And we got the aviator glass. Open the treasure bag. Shield of Cthulhu. Demon Eye door. Nice. And relic. Yeah. We are falling behind so much in terms of builds. Like, we can't have this. We can't have it like this. We need a museum. We need a museum. All right, so for the remaining part of this episode, we're gonna do one build. So if you're new here, go check out episode 1 after this, and check out the when we built all of these things. I mean, my kind of, you know, yeah, this house is a work in progress. I have not figured out the whole roof situation on houses yet. I think the rest is fine, except when I have more options for furniture and walls and materials and those kind of things. There's gonna be renovations, I promise, of this house. Well, after we finish the freaking roof, and of the cave base here, right? I think the cave base is fine, but it could use some touch up. So right now, plan. What is the plan here? What is the vision? So we are gonna make an overhang here, a big old overhang, and down here we're gonna have a little bit of a town, and above it's gonna be the upper part of the town. It's gonna be a whole town here, right? Integrated with this rock, this mountain and the cave base, right? On this part, we're gonna have some storage facilities, right? We're gonna have a storage room or whatever. Yeah, so that is the plan for this part. Then there's a bunch of ideas for other parts of the lands of Misery Mode. The Misery Land. So overhang wise, how do we do this? So I want to have dirt go above here with some parts of it being stone. I don't have that much material these days right now. So I think that is what we'll use. And then below it's going to be some kind of like with, I think, stone walls. We're going to build some pillars. It looks like it actually have some support. And I hope that we can get some grass hanging and so forth, right? Kind of like here in the cave base. And then for walls, we'll mix like a little bit of stone with the pillars and so forth. And some of the beam things, they're like wooden stone thingies. And then with some dirt walls and I guess some flower walls. I don't know exactly how to make flower walls, but I guess I will figure it out. And now I've been yapping for so freaking long, so I think it's time to get into it. First, I'm gonna get some materials. What's that you have? Joe, please hold it out. Show me. Purify. This is crazy. I did not know about until like just now. Star drop. Okay, and this is a pet, right? Yeah. That's a pet thing. All right. Star drop and Harold. No. Fox Spark. All right, gang. All right, gang. Look at this gang. This is a pretty cool gang. Let's see now if we can actually realize the dream. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna make the under part of this. Something like so. I think that is looking pretty good, actually. All right, and now to the wall situation here. So the overhang, yeah. Let me know if it's a bit too narrow, so to say. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Give me some help. All right, I think that is basically like the foundation of the overhang. I think, yeah, like it's looking messy, but I guess it's looking like I guess it's decent, and I think it's gonna get better when I do stuff around this like middle beam across here, and then figure out like, you know, my storage situation here. I want maybe like some specific background walls for certain storage areas, like marble or something, so it looks like it's inside the overhang and not all of these like all of this is like randomness. Yeah, I like it. I like that. That looks nice, actually. It's just here. There's a lot going on here in the end, but that's fine, I think. All right, something like so. I think this is looking pretty darn good. And then I took forever to learn about how to paint. And it was a disaster, but here it is. Final actual paint job of my chests for sorting and order and yeah, whatever. I guess aesthetics also. Okay, this was a disaster. So I want to make that one. Okay, so that one is sky blue. I want to make it teal. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. And then this one maybe blue. Wow, that's pretty good. That looks like a shadow chest, actually. I'll make one of these sky blue, actually. That looks nuts. That looks absolutely crazy. Maybe green, actually. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Let's make this one black. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, there we go. It's a very colorful chest room. All right, I think that is it for now. Let me know if you like the overhang progress here. I mean, you know, it's not done. I mean, the overhang hasn't even finished either. Like it's probably gonna keep going here all the way until the desert somewhere, so we have room to keep building, right? And I didn't finish my little pond up here that's gonna go down as a waterfall down here. So yeah, still a lot to do. So let me know how the chest room turned out. And I think the best feature of it all is my little bed here, my little hammock. All right, like if you like this video, and comment below the worst possible strategy you can imagine against either worlds, which I'll do in the next one, which I'll put right here if it's out already. Otherwise, I'll put my master mode run, my first time beating match mode. That's absolute torture. And then here on the left, which was also torture, was my hardcore master mode run. Enjoy, take care now, swim safely. See you in a bit.